We're back. Tucker, to your mic. You guys can hear me. You guys can hear Tucker.
Hello.
I gotta end our audio output because you're gonna hear our music. Okay, here. We'll formalize and finalize our tier list. Tucker, we here have a Monty. Where does Monty belong?
Number 2. It belongs in S tier, but it's in the bottom of S.
S. What is balance? Why does it belong in the bottom?
Because pharaohs are on the very top.
That's right. But this has become now a formal tier list. So here's our 2 least balanced enemies of How to Survive 2. We'll share this on Twitter. Okay. Now we'll go in order. 600-pound life. What do you think? D, cannon fodder to waste mats, or C, support but terrible alone?
D.
Solid C tier, they can kill you in the right situation. Zombie alligators.
A.
A for annoying, but balanced. Bear.
A.
A. Annoying, but balanced. Cujos. C. Tucker gives them a strong, solid support. I was leaning towards D with them. Deer. Strong, but excel with support. Any help for a deer, they'll do well, but kind of vice versa. This looks like rabbit. This is a Monty Jr. Monty
Well,
Jr.
actually B.
B, I agree. Pelicans. B. Good support enemy. Zombie pigs. D.
Yeah.
Rabbit coyotes.
D.
Elite zombies. Runners, helmeted. B. Agree. With support, and they're really the said support as well. They're kind of interchangeable there. Turkeys. Really, I'd go D.
Actually, yeah.
Zombie turtle. How come?
Well, actually, yeah. A.
Just like pelicans, there's like totally support, and I honestly think they're kind of interchangeable here. But at the same time, they have unique strengths that keep them at B, but they're low B tier.
Yeah.
Because they really are support enemies. Now,
Wait, so pharaohs are below?
pharaohs are here with Monty.
Thought that.
Monty's number 1, but you heard that in the last episode. Yes, we consider Monty the most difficult, then the pharaohs, and then the zombie bear, and then so on.
I thought the pharaohs were number.
That's right, pharaohs. Pharaohs are number 1. Okay, here. I can't. Oh, zombies. We got to go back to the game briefly.
Gotta deal with this.
What I'm saying though is just ignore that whole thing, and we're just putting them in a tier list. If we want to rank them, then we were already starting to tie enemies. We could have added more rows though. I could make it in such a way that it's 1 and then it's 2 and then it's that. Maybe we'll do that maybe at the final episode. We'll give our one last tier list. I don't know that every enemy's even on that. Feels like we ranked more enemies. And we'll build a separate category in our final tier list of runners and what?
Like the different kinds of zombies.
We'll list all the quest givers and put them in a tier list too. Get back to Kobe.
Get back to the bunker then.
Yeah. This is the last episode we'll record before taking a break. We'll try to get Super Madison unlocked at least before the break. Hey, you want to finish the tier list?
Yeah.
We only have 1 left, so it's not hard. Walkers.
Walkers are D tier.
D tier. Sure. Alright, we'll call it. I guess I have to name it for the last time. There. Alright. Now we'll come back with another one here at the very, very end. Feel good about it. How do you feel about it?
Good or bad?
Sweet. Go. Well, we'll do one that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, up to 10. I think we had 10 enemies. Well, we had some even tying.
They had quite a few. He had quite a few B tier.
Yeah, that kind of got messy there. Strange lights above the camp last night. I think it was.
You haven't done anything wrong, have you? We all have our...
Okay, that's a little weird. Presents. We still haven't run into the dog Buddhist or whatever. What's the mission for her? Ghost Island be unlocked with the mission De Profundis. Oh well.
Ho, ho, ho. Tell me, survivor, have you been
Oh,
So you
this
had-
is a Christmas theme. mission.
Hooray.
deserve a
Anna was here, present beneath the garbage can. Look at me that look. Do what we have to with what we have.
Just because we're in the middle of the apocalypse doesn't mean
Fans
we
around to
have
decorate the
to admit
town.
it was really funny. Oh, don't give me that look, survivor. They enjoy anyway. Are you ready for my Christmas?
So we killed a bunch of them just to decorate the town with Christmas stuff. Quimbus, Quimbus. At XP.
Oh, this is where you can get the Santa hat and all that stuff.
Ways. Okay.
Cool.
But Santa Hat was useless. I remember.
Got Christmas season.
Hooray.
This episode should have came Christmas.
Pause the music. It's weird that they randomly.
It's really ironic how this happened while we were in the. No, it's already passed.
Maximum.
Oh, we got Feral.
Probably nothing. Spend the last little bit of my XP. And you need to spend your XP now. That didn't go so well.
Oh.
Okay, our first Christmas lights are finally over here. Away. I really had him go in the middle. Set up a light.
Oh. Have it ring.
But I think we're in New Orleans. Well, it wouldn't snow in New Orleans. Down the bottom loop.
Just keep coming.
Yeah, there's a ton of those S tier enemies now. They know what we said about them. They're extremely annoying. Dude, you're so tanky though. They're not doing that much damage to you. They're not even knocking you down.
My blocking is.
For sure. So we gotta find crowbar, flexible pipe, pom-poms, white paint, red cloth. And we're also supposed to kill infected, which we've won because Ferals for whatever reason.
Like crawl through.
Oh, that's right. Speaking of, I did a thing that I feel absolutely horrible about. Speaking of night crawlers, we have a vermiculture worm bin. Oh, there we go, bag of candy. Boing. And got a bunch of worms. They're doing really good. They've really come up in the world since we first got them about 4 or 5 months ago, maybe 6. And wanted to feed them today. Had some leftover noodles. They were still kind of hot in the pan, but I figured they'd cool down pretty good. So I went ahead and poured them on the old worm bin. The worms were sitting there doing their diligent, God-given work. And it turns out that those noodles were still hot as hell, still boiling hot. And as I dumped them on the worms started going,
All wrinkled up.
and I boiled those worms to death. I felt pretty bad about it. It should be fine. There's so many worms, it's like not even funny now. The population has gone through them.
It burns. It burns.
It wasn't good, damn it. They were really wriggling, writhing. Maybe they'd feel pain. Hope
Look
they
at
don't.
how much they're loving it.
At least it had to be fast if it happened. Could Cujos count as infected? Looked at it. They should be fine though. I tried to pull some of the vermiculture out, vermiculite, and I couldn't even pull it out even after having lights on it for 24 hours because so many worms.
Together.
It wasn't like that intense, but it's just every single time I went to go grab some vermiculite,
wiggle out of it.
Yeah, there was worms, especially baby worms.
Whoa.
Yeah, they laid tons and tons of eggs, so there's tons of baby worms.
Usually there's got-
Yeah, they're really good at maintaining their population. Like, once there gets to be too many, they just stop breeding. Pretty amazing. Oh no, they do. That's the food. You know, whether or not there's...
Too much. Too little food.
But they also are... They eat constantly. They can eat double their body weight per day. And so, I think what happens is they start to cannibalize too much of one. Because they don't care what they eat because they can see. They just constantly eat.
They're eating each other.
Well, they won't eat each other, but they'll eat the eggs. The female tries to hide her eggs. It's all instinct. They don't have brains. And they like to lay their eggs via... I guess they probably do have a little...
That didn't count.
Okay. I guess they would have a little brain. But they don't have eyes. And they have a very unique body. And there's males and there's females, even though some worm species can reproduce without. They try to find a safe place to lay their eggs. That's why we put the corn cobs in there. They love to get into corn cobs to lay. Yeah, it usually is. In fact, that first round of corn cobs that we did from their corn crop was what allowed our worm population. I only bought like a pound of worms, which is about 50, and there's at least 500 in there. What is it?
Oh, it's times double, quadruple.
The worms?
Yeah.
They like double their population, I think, in 60, something like that. Might even be more extreme. They're really fast, and then they can live 5 to 7 years. That worm in particular that I poured all the boiling hot noodles on did not make it 5 to 7 years. But a worm can live that long. So when you combine how fast they breed and how fast their eggs hatch with the fact that they have a fairly long life, yeah, you wouldn't think that they would live that long, but yeah, a worm can be 7 years old.
Man, he's really wiggling. He must really love them noodles.
Yeah. In fact, it's insane. I've been reading this book on soil microbes and the web of life in the soil and stuff. They're talking about how, like, basically, if you took protozoa, the basic, very single cell, extremely basic, probably the first life that showed up on Earth, bacteria, cyanobacteria, stuff like that. If it was in ideal conditions, it doubles its population every minute on the minute. So if you just let it go, it would be 3 times the mass of the Earth within a day. Of course, don't live in ideal conditions, so it doubles its population fast, but it always hits a wall. And worms, it's no different. Worms, for one, aren't actually native to North America. They were introduced by Europeans. There were species here unique to this area, but what we know is the earthworm or the red wiggler, not native to the States. So it's actually an invasive species, but it's beneficial. So. Yes and no, but still, it does a lot of good. So, but they can really screw stuff up because, like, fishermen will unknowingly deposit some earthworms in the forest. And a forest is like one of the most balanced ecosystems on our planet. Come into like perfect balance. We don't have to dump fertilizer. Forests just take care of themselves because everything's balanced. And worms can actually upset that balance if they're not native to that forest. Because what worms constantly do is eat, and that includes bacteria, fungi. Bacteria-fungi balance that is basically the nature of your food web. Only certain plants and certain trees grow according to is there more bacteria or more fungi in the soil. That's what it talks about. The book, the point is with the worms is that there gets to be so damn many of them. So like if you were to dig up just 1 square foot of your yard, because they can dig really deep, we don't even think about it, but they've been found up to a mile down, which is insane because that is extremely hard pack. Pounded and pounded and pounded over the years. How are they even getting down there? And there's even some like bacteria and microbes and fungi that get down there. But point, you were to dig it up, something like 250 pounds of worms. You wouldn't ever see them, you wouldn't imagine it, but it's just full of worms and it's full of life. Basically, every little nanometer of your soil, if it's healthy, is just full of stuff. And he's like, don't look at you should look at it under a microscope, but don't let it freak you out, because you were fine with it before you knew. But understand that once you look at it under a microscope and you understand what's in there, you're never gonna look at it quite the same. Full of shit. I mean, like little things eating one another constantly. And he says you're supposed to set up something called like a Ganger trap. And it's basically you set up like a little pot and you put like a bulb or a heat source. Start to attract all kinds of animals that live in your soil that you don't think about. And if basically when you look at that, you have snails and spiders and slugs, worms, and arthropods, and all these creatures, like dozens and dozens of species of creatures, probably have healthy soil. And again, it's just stuff you don't even think is there, but it's all living in. And if it is living in there, good, that means you've created an ecosystem in the soil set. Yeah, that is. The only problem with that book, besides, letting me give you the Spark Note, is that the guy narrates very slowly. There is at least 300 milligrams of arthropods per dose of good garden soil. Compost is known for its fine, rich, well-textured, coffee grain-like substance.
Speak like a robot.
It's not like pure robot. It's like a robot with a personality, but it's just so slow. And I don't want to speed it up because the science in it is actually like hardcore. It gets into chemistry, it gets into biology. It's a science book.
Weird to have a Christmas theme right out of the blue.
Yeah.
Not set up at all.
Yeah, it's really peculiar. I don't know if this is supposed to be like an add-on later, or they're just like, let's do a Christmas mission.
Maybe it was Christmas.
Oh,
When-
shit. Yep.
That just a scratch nothing compared to this.
The whisper.
Pretty good decorations, huh? Oh, that just a scratch. It's nothing compared to the satisfaction I get from helping the great Kovac.
Sacrificed his people.
Ah, this is the best Christmas ever. He got a scratch, didn't he? So he's probably gonna turn.
Yeah, he's gonna turn. Oh, die. He died for this.
Died for Christmas decoration.
Go back, don't. I think we looted that.
Got the secondary objective.
Good.
Wonder if we get enough experience. Halo
Yeah.
Wars after playthrough.
Your damage was excellent. You were just tanking a lot of hits now.
Yeah, but I had to
Oh,
use
you
quite-
need to spend.
Yeah, I need to get more medicinal.
Run it 4 times. When we get back, that's the
Ow.
first thing we'll do. So we plug in Maddie's or Quinn's controller. Would it be easy to drag her with us?
I already.
What we should do is just plug it in at the end of the mission, and
Right.
then complete, and then we'll just do that 4 times. That way we get an extra 100 or. What were you gonna say?
What was I gonna say?
I think we're gonna have to jump. We still want to get Super Madison before we go get back from our walk. We'll hopefully get to start Super Madison, but we will start with potentially Metal Piston.
Yay!
Mm.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah. Merry Christmas.
Merry Quimbus!
Even though it's been a little bit.
3 days.
So,
You still have a Christmas
Did you
left.
notice the strange lights above the camp? You haven't the
Talking about that.
Auto oil. We needed that.
Yeah, to disable the engines to get pistons.
Here is what I suggest.
All right, let's see. Kovac has to stay here.
Time passes, Survivor, and I
Really?
realize that I still haven't shown you my electricity farm.
Oh. But I thought the electricity farm was the all the zombies running on the hamster wheel. Isn't that it?
It's a bit rusty, but you'd be amazed if you knew how much energy our friends can provide.
Oh, so it's just a bunch of them.
Anyway, the ones who don't get a dislocated leg while running, at least. My problem is that because they turn so much, those fantastic wheels end up wearing out. That's why I need you. And new rivets, motors, and batteries. Just a few bits and pieces. One of the old trappers you know has a stash in the middle of this swamp where he puts all the little treasures that he, let's say, liberates from their owners.
So this isn't all of it. The stuff in his bunker, that isn't his entire power supply.
Oh, the revelation is at hand. What's
He's showing us like his true power plant, and he needs like better equipment to keep them running.
We should be able to find what we need there to solve our wheel problems. It's not that simple. It's just
why were we lucky?
came close to ending up in one of my wheels.
What's he talking about?
Oh, because once he turns to a zombie, he's gonna put us in a wheel, so that way we can make power for him.
Yeah, but what's he still? How are we lucky?
One more thing. The crazy old trapper uses infected animals to protect his warehouse. Be careful you don't leave a chunk of yourself behind.
Queets. Queets.
If you're afraid you might be slowed down too much, maybe a potion will give you the strength you need. No offense, of course. Come on, I'm waiting.
Copper
Oh.
rivets. Large combustion engine. Car battery. Oil. Great. Increase it to 50. As soon as we get in, spend your XP. Kovac. Working on it. Raymond. Done. Clifton. Done. Roscoe. Done. Fan. Done. Artist. Done. Kenji. Done. Question marks. That's Leslie. Done.
Yep.
Sarah? Oh, that's the dynamite, so we won't have to worry about her. Have that. Oh, Tucker's one step away. We'll both have hit the level cap. I can't. A flower. So we got to get into this warehouse that's protected by animals. Supplies.
He said it was from a trapper that we know.
Oh, that's gonna be Roscoe. Or no, that's Clifton. Which one's the trader? Which one's the trapper?
Pretty sure Roscoe was the traitor.
Yeah, Clifton's the trapper. We finished his quest and he's dead. So I think the game expected you to go Kovacs and then Engie.
Yeah.
Still seems like
Probably expected you to finish Kovac's missions first because he was the first quest giver.
yeah, not branch off. And it's making me question whether or not this game actually has a narrative ending in any sense. Is it just a bunch of series of missions? Because these no longer make sense. Clifton's supposed to be dead.
Yeah, Clifton's supposed to be bitten. He probably should have turned a while ago.
He should have turned. And yet we're gonna go like attack him. And if you did Raymond missions first, like we did, then Roscoe's a bad guy, and you don't even know who the fan is. Even though you end up doing missions for Roscoe and learn he's not a bad guy, he's just, he just cares
Traitor.
about traitor. Neutral.
Isn't an enemy to nobody. He isn't a friend to anybody either.
Oh, make a deal.
Ah. Rock!
blah. I will get the food to your room this time.
This time.
600 by 6 copper rivet. There we go. Farm mission here.
15 copper rivets.
And isn't it breaking down the engine gives us like 3 steel pistons?
Yeah.
This is now the mission farm, if we can do it fast. This is the mission that's going to get us to level 50 facility. And get us some XP in the meantime to go ahead and finish off all that. Just needs to be able to... Can it be?
Speed run.
For us, the speed run is 5 minutes or less.
Just depends how big the map is. I have to grab.
Yeah. Map looks like...
I've already grabbed a combustion engine and 5 of the 15 copper rivets.
Do we need to get you the bat before we... Let's play.
It doesn't seem like it. I need it.
So?
Yeah, because the large backpack is giving me quite a big weight boost.
Yeah.
It was a bad idea.
Right. Oh wait, this map's not that big.
The only place we can go is to the left now.
So if we beat this, do you want to start Generation 0 Let's Play tomorrow?
Definitely.
Okay. We're both feeling like it has to be done tonight, which means even if it's late, we're gonna push. But I feel like it's got to be close.
Definitely. Feels like we're almost there. After I hope Super Madison doesn't have too many missions.
It's like 5. What's worrying me, I guess it is. It's gonna make it stay
Gonna
at
bug
a
you.
4 out of 10, and not a 5 out of 10, which is where it could be bumped up to. 5 out of 10 if this thing at least has a decent narrative ending, story, and it makes sense.
Like wraps everything up.
For the most part, like they can do a cliffhanger, even probably will never get a sequel. But as long as there's an ending, I'm very worried now that there's not actually an ending. That
From what we've seen, don't seem to have much going into it.
these missions don't seem to be linked.
Yeah.
There's definitely the biggest plot point is that there's a good team and a bad team, and
How they're basically at war.
yeah, Kovacs is a cult leader, and he thinks it's survival of the fittest at all costs, and he loves this whole thing, and like the natural order. Then you have Kenji and Leslie know that this is completely messed up. This is totally crazy, and just picking and choosing winners and losers based on arbitrary survival skills, or like toxic masculine. Really stupid, and it's killing more people. It only makes the dead more powerful. Well, we already know Kovacs is a betrayer, so I'm not going to be... It's pretty clear he's like a lunatic. Like, he's threatened to kill us multiple times during... Very quietly. Oh, you were almost on the wheel. Oh, you were almost zombie bait. Ha ha. You weren't getting in trouble. We're feed you to the zombies. Ha ha. You know he's not.
Eagle. Bang.
Are we going to get to make that choice? Well, judging from this game so far, probably not. And what would just really hurt this game is, good lord, if all these quest givers are in isolation, because at one point it was cool when Clifton put the signs up for his daughter, when Kenji got the robot arm.
You actually get to see some progression from you actually finishing a quest giver.
Yeah, the artist got the statue. The fan gained followers at his camp. Those were neat. Raymond got his doghouse and his shovel. Some of that dynamic open world stuff is cool.
Oh, dear.
But it stops right there. It doesn't seem to have any other role in how this goes. I don't see deer very often.
Mm-hmm. Oh, dang.
Tried to tank him out.
I almost got him.
Oh shit.
Quite a few deer here.
Let's do a restorative.
Do restorative?
Yeah. Like we're gonna have to farm. We still haven't found a good mission to farm sticks, because that's what we need. We could get some sticks. We've got the arrows. What was the other mission we figured out was a good one for feathers, besides the turkey?
I think it was a Leslie mission.
Was it?
Yeah, and it was like, there was like this single shack that was full of turkeys.
That's right, yeah. It wasn't a Clifton mission.
Pretty sure it wasn't. We got Coyote coming up. God, yep, that's what I wanted to do.
It's so finicky when you want to shoot at a different level.
And whether or not you want to vault off of something.
Yes.
Oop.
Another deer.
More?
That's the rivets. Now we just needed a car battery and a engine.
Ow.
Yeah.
How long do you think it's going to take us to prep for the final raid?
Not too long. I think our characters are gonna be strong enough on their own. Time we're putting into it. We're just gonna pour all of our leftover mats after we've got good armor up into it. Whatever, however far we get, just how far we get. I'm sure that we're gonna be done farming.
Definitely. After we get all this. Never want to go back.
Damn.
Got to 50.
Oh, you did? Congrats. All right. Nice job.
Another one of those objectives complete.
That's done. Quest givers to do and facilities to 50 to do. Final defense.
Well, weren't we just going to get the armor and accessories to 50?
Yeah. What did the forge do every time we leveled up? What did it give us?
What do you mean?
We
Like,
le-
it gave us more ways to smelt stuff. Gave us more items.
That would be the only one that might be worth it. Cooking one just because we enjoy it. But only if we have the mats. We're not going to go out of our way to... And I only want to see if we can't upgrade our armors one more time before the final defense. I kind of want the dark water set. I want to see if we damage resistant and further end it all up, you know. We won't do it if there's not the resources to do it, because that's the way we're looking to have it done tonight. Have the resources where it's easy. Because that's one of the things with How to Survive 1. We always felt like we never did go back and do that thing we wanted, which was getting you that zombie
Deer
ear.
head. But that's what we'll be doing when we go back to it, because Survive 1 is a lot shorter than this.
Yeah, I think we are going to do it on Xbox, though. Because
Yeah.
I got, like, the full edition.
Right.
Kind of sucks, because I wanted to do it. You
Be
need some
cool
more.
to show you the menu.
Yeah, we do need to do some more Wii U Let's Plays.
Right now, we only have
Yeah, I think the next one's going to be Zelda.
Zelda.
We'll get Quinn and we'll record if she can survive
We
some
might be
recording
able to do a
sessions.
couple Tucker's corner of Mario Kart too.
What?
Whether it be 64 or 8. Maybe Wii U, maybe Wii in between.
On the Wii. It's all part of that Ultimate Wii U, which is now going to be here. There's still a few more things left to do with that, including a 3DS, and I screwed the pooch on the 3DS thing, and that's delayed until I get Operation Flip done, because I got to make the money
It's
to
like
buy.
we got a police officer out.
Yeah, that's
so.
right. He's right outside. Open up! Until FBI, open up! Make the money and buy Tucker and myself 2 new guesses. Our new 3 guesses. This is farmable. Once we learn the path, this is farmable.
Need to find last our battery in.
It's just a circle, though. Got it. It's just our battery's right there. We just have to run the circle really fast. And that's gonna. This mission right here is gonna be what gets our facilities to level 50. I think it's the pistons, it's the
Yeah.
oil, it's all the shit. That's it.
Iron barn.
We need to drop off.
We get a bunch of Scion potions.
We do.
Yeah.
Need to drop off and hurry up and do this, and we're taking a break. I'm tempted to take the break now because we're already a little behind, but we'll take a
Duroc,
What?
I don't need the paddles. Look at this.
You don't need the paddles because.
No, look
Oh.
at.
Oh, nice. Pressing the little buttons.
Yeah.
I like couldn't use a control. I could, but I much prefer the paddles. Pretty much. Almost never use these space buttons. Straight up paddling my way through life.
Hey. Hated.
Elfish.
Fish.
Blackberries.
Or peas. We haven't gotten peas.
Problem. Once you drop off and stuff, we can't go ahead and upgrade.
Probably gonna have to disassemble a couple.
Candy. That candy actually think got crafted into something decent.
I think it was pumpkin pie.
That's the first time we've gotten candy.
I
Right, break that
disassemble
shit
those.
down. Oh, damn, this won't 40 yet. Keep going. Our goal is to get this one, the other one to 50. You can do that. Let's do it. What I'm saying, this might be worth leveling up. It might make the process for the others easier. The forge.
Yeah.
If we'd have more shit. Do it. Can we get one of our facilities to 50? Fee, I assume. Got lots. Don't tell me those rivets are used in anything else. Large steel bolt.
Never.
There more if you scroll down.
Oh, whoops! I never made sheets.
Those are more options. Iron bar. Look, machetes. We can finally break down machetes. There, level up this thing. Yeah, there you go. Make some sheets. Level up this. Probably worth doing this one first, and it'll help us get all the others up.
Oh, I can't turn this into sheets.
Okay, why not?
Don't have the recipe.
There be any other place? What's the place where you disassembled?
This is.
No, where you disassembled the engines. Look at it and see if you.
Probably be.
Yeah. Oh, you need an iron sheet?
Yeah. Sheet of steel.
Good. Sheet of steel. It can be forged in the foundry. Okay, but we haven't been able to do that yet. It's under Deer Kovac. There's 5 of these for Deer Kovac. Really? Recipe, foundry. 1 iron bar, 1 hammer will make 3 sheet of steels. Wonder what level the foundry needs to be to. All right, next goal is foundry level 50. That's going to have to happen first. I think that's going to speed everything else. But goal right now, I need arrows actually.
Shouldn't we just try and get it to a point where we can make iron sheets of steel?
No, level it to 50.
Why do you want to keep this going?
I'm not trying to keep it going. What I'm trying to do is make sure that there's nothing else that stops us. You don't have to keep it. You know what's going to happen? Oh, I need this thing. Oh, how do we get this thing? Oh, it's at the forge. Oh, our forge isn't high enough level. We're going to eliminate that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Good. Full of sticks we had. We had arrows finally. Why are you trying to extend this? You make crossbow bolt. You need to drop off. You're still super over encumbered.
From disassembling all those engines, getting those.
Well, either way, what we're gonna do next is we're gonna De Profundis. And
Got
and,
anything?
and when we come back, we'll farm.
Oh, bro.
Farm for the it should be the wrap up.
Here's what I
Suggest De Profundis. Iron bar, 3 cyan potions. Good.
Something is bothering me, Survivor.
Think I'm crazy.
But sometimes I get the
Voices.
impression
Voices from
that
the gratings. That's gonna be Super Medicine.
some
Some small creature or a child was trapped in the sewer system.
in the sewer. I already had enough trouble because of the
Ah, the child on the island. We remember her. He tried to kill her.
If you could go take a look, I'd be very grateful. One last bit of
What do you find down there? Don't get too attached to it. Child you're talking about.
getting attached.
Ends up in blood and tears. Wow, dude, he's a bad person. Super Madison looks to be our last quest giver. Will be unlocked after this. Means all we have left to do after this, farming and her quests. What I think we're gonna do is some farming, then her quests.
Get the foundry, accessory, the armor, both of them.
Yes. Be real nice to go ahead and get our final pieces of armor up. Which will probably actually be the last bow and the last melee weapon. Too. But we'll be decked out. We'll be decked out and we'll be ready
Hey,
for the
there's
finale.
the sewer.
There's the sewer. We'll be all ready for the finale. Were we out of sticks and feathers or what happened?
Essence.
Jesus, really? Good lord. Is this gonna be this easy? There she is.
This was an elite mission.
It was?
There's a zombie here. Big rusty key.
Go left first.
Yeah,
We have
can
to.
only go left. Both rush to grab them cinder blocks.
Need them.
Yep, definitely.
Do have a lot of defenses we have to build here too.
Yeah. Hope we
Now it's close. Cinder blocks are used for building those rotating arms, I believe.
sure.
They're used for something in camp defense.
Maybe it's for the pulverizer.
I don't know, but they're used for something. Wait till we get that last.
Oh, there he
bow.
is.
Her,
Super Madison.
she. Go ahead. Do it. I'll do it in Quinn's voice. Thanks, but I didn't need you. I was doing just fine on my own. That's a scare Super Madison. Yes, that's my superhero name, but in fact, my secret identity is Madison. Anyway, thanks all the same. I got trapped by these monsters while I was going back to my secret HQ, and I'm really late. I'm expecting an important visitor. Can you go with me to the sewer exit? I'll give you a super present if you do. Oh, God. One more escort mission from hell.
Ashton, stop.
Hell to the no.
You can take it.
To the no, 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 no. Hell, no, no. To the no, no.
You got
Hell
eyes
to the no, no.
of the bluest skies. Yeah.
Oh, let's go. Oh, we gotta escort her to the exit.
Yeah, well.
We got loot. We're just gonna keep you.
Stay right there, Super Madison. Right there. Don't you move it.
Gotta keep heads.
Faster than damn Raymond. Got a turtle on her back. You see that? Look, she's got the necrotized turtle. She's a freaking ninja mutant turtle. Teenage Mutant Ninja Mutant Turtle.
She's better survivor than Raymond is.
Faster than Raymond. She's both a superhero. I mean, she looks like Donatello. She's got the whole like eye mask on. Look at this guy bouncing an unknown area. Forgotten chasms sewer complex. Oh, Peter. That guy's tanking some hits right now.
Who is that guy taking the arrows?
Yeah, you were fighting.
I just didn't execute him. Oh, Madison.
Or unknown vestiges of the sewer complex.
I'm from the sewers.
How did all these zombies, like, I literally didn't know how to go straight.
Oh, this way. How did all these zombies get in the sewer?
Yeah, that's the question. Hey, right
They just
there.
like walk into the hole.
That's the question. Get him, I'll get.
Dang.
That's right. I think you should change over to assault rifles.
I don't know, man. We're just getting quite a few bullets.
You should unlock. Let me take Maddie back. Maddie, come back here, you little shit. Come on. Come, Maddie.
Come, Maddie, come.
That'll work.
You can tell her to stop. You can
Eh.
like lock her behind the. You can like lock her behind the door.
She's perfect up there. The
All right.
zombies will struggle.
Just the way you are. You don't need eyes.
Finish that last. Oh, last bit.
Listen, don't get stuck. On. Ow! That's ran all the way back.
Yes, she did. Come on, Bob.
Oh,
There's the exit. We did have to explore. Okay, what's this?
Is there a bottom?
Oh, Peter. Bottom. Holy shit.
What the?
Where's she at?
Oh wait, we have to speak with her.
Oh, well, you know what? That's fine. Go up. Let's kill the zombies first. That's the way you... Oh, you go. You read Quinn's voice.
Oh, I'll tell you what the answer to my superstitions. Just don't tell anybody, okay? There's a small whale hidden in the forest where the weird guy from the bunker lives, north of the big pylon that he made. If you want to visit me, well, I'll be there. You don't have to, yo. Your mason can get by on their own, too.
We can just leave.
Go up, though. These bastards. Is this a loot opportunity? Because it feels like a loot.
We got a couple runners.
Got a runner. This- what we were talking about by a horde of runners. How they can be really dangerous.
We got a boomer in here too. Oh my god, they fell in the hole.
Really? See, they paid attention to details like that. And yet... Oops, sorry.
Imagine all the zombies respawned.
They just disappeared. Unless you had gotten the last of them.
I got the last of them.
Oh,
Hey,
there we
sheet
go.
of steel.
Worth doing.
Hey.
Hey. I think Kovacs is gonna be done.
There are some things I don't understand, Survivor. Your stories of a little girl, a turtle, and a superhero seem pretty far-fetched. You lose consciousness in the sewers? Sometimes there are gas fumes that can cause hallucinations. Or maybe you just need some rest. Plus a good shower. No offense. Regardless, you must have scared away the creature that was stuck in the sewers.
The
I
creature.
can't hear it anymore. Thank you for that.
That it?
I've
Oh, not
Oof.
it.
Are
Well,
we dropping off? Or...
oh yeah, we're taking a break. 50-minute episode. Gonna spend my XP.
Ow,
Go ahead.
Go get your jacket on.
See you later, guys.
See you in the next one. We're gonna wrap it up.